arguably the best free agent signing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No doubt, man. No doubt about it. Let's see here. Yeah, J. Cole hit the nail on the head. McKinney is the definition of a ball hawk. Yes, sir. No doubt about it. All right, next play. Third quarter, 11-15. 1st and 10 from their own 34. This is the Tucker Kraft 66-yard touchdown. They were down 13-10 at this point. All right. And this was a lot of fun to watch, man. Matt LaFleur was in his bag. 11 gun, dub nasty, Z-zipper, orbit fake, X-post crossers, double swing. Like that's there it is. Thank you there, Tupac LaFleur. So 11 gun, you know what it means? Dub nasty. It's real simple. You got a 2x2 set. Everybody's inside the numbers, right? Tupac saying nasty after Tupac LaFleur is just sounds awesome. So orbit fake, Z-zipper orbit fake. Who's the Z? Glad you asked. Here's the tight end. Okay. So that's the X, that's the F, this is the Z. All right. So your Z is here, and he's going to do an orbit fake. All right. What we mean by that is he's going kind of zipper. So he's motioning over, and he's going to zipper by going around the quarterback. Now, when he gets to this point, ball's going to be snapped. Jordan Love is going to fake the handoff to the Z here. And I think it's Jaden Reed, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so Jaden Reed's going to come across. Watch him fake. Backers bite. Look at that body lean, boys. Look at that lean. Everybody leaning towards the fake. And here's where things get really, really cool. So with the double swing, really simple, off the fake, he's going to set up for a swing pass. Swing pass. So that's your double swing. X post. Who is your X? On the line opposite the tight end will be on this side. So he's going to run. I think it's actually on the outside here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, double crosser. So you're going to be a crosser here. Okay. Tucker's going to run a crosser. That's your crossers aspect. And then this is going to be kind of a post route here. All right. So you got multiple layers, high-low read, and watch Tucker Kraft just do his thing, man. Play fake. Backers are completely out of position. Beautiful ball by Jordan. Don't try to do too much. Give him a little bit of room. Don't lead him to the sideline. Look at that stiffy right there. Get off me. Get off me. Love it. Yes,
I like how he kept the pad level low when he was running the route just as he came off the line. And almost, halfway through the route, it looks like he's going to block or looking for blocking work. And then you just kind of see him break off into the rest of the route.
Yeah, and again, watch the backers. See him?
I got hit with that yo-yo is what got him. See?
Tell Jordan, please. For those of you who don't know, man, one of the first plays from scrimmage in Nashville. We're watching the game, and we're all excited and everything. They went, I shouted out yo-yo. Next thing we know, for the next 10 minutes, Mandy and Jordan were making oh, look, Jordan, that's yo-yo. Oh, look, Jordan, they're motioning. Shut up. Try to go get something to eat. Get off our back here. We're trying to nerd out just a little bit.
Sit your butt outside.
You're right, sir. Which I'll tell you this. If outside the stadium, sitting outside the stadium meant sitting in that air conditioning in the club level, I'm all about it. It was hot. Hotter than a $2 pistol in Jacob's basement, bro. It was hot. All right, so again, watch Tucker and what Tim's talking about. He looks like he's looking for work right here, boys.
Yeah.
Look at that. Kind of looks like he's going to dig somebody out, don't it? And
you see both backers just forget about him. Nobody even tries to reroute him or anything because I don't think they're sold on the fact that he's running a route yet.
Yeah, that and again, this orbit, man, they've got to respect that. Who's going to get? I mean, think about it. If we hand it off to that orbit right there, right? Yep. Look at the hat count
numbers.
They've got to get over there, right? Because they're playing, kind of heavy on the other side. And look at them both. Half step, that's it. It's over right there. Look at this right here.
And like Tim said, nobody bumped Tucker off, so he's got a free release. The timing's all there. They've run this play in practice, and the timing didn't get messed up.
And look at Jordan's eyes. Look at Jordan's eyes. Right,
he's like,
right on it.
This is going to be money.
I seen somebody online say he still threw it behind him. If you lead him on his outside shoulder there, you risk taking him out of bounds.
Yep.
And he knows he's got all this space out here.
He said, do your thing, Tuck.
Yep. And what's his stiff arm right here, man? Get off me, little boy. Look at Tay, man.
Tay Wicks, man. Yeah. I don't want to hear any more Tay Wicks slander. I'm sick of it.
Look at that. He's out there battling, bro.
How many times have we said he can block? Just in this game. Did you see it down there in the end zone? Blocking.
We're barely halfway through Chalk Talk, and we've said it at least 3 times already.
Seriously, man. Yeah, and listen, I got to fix the hands. Don't get me wrong, man. We all know that. Right. He knows that more than anybody. But golly, man, that blocking, that's LaFleur looks at those drops and goes, we got to get you on the jugs machine. But I guarantee he's watching the tape going, we got to keep 13 out there. He's helping the running game big time. Big time.
Yep.
2-0 for this says get wicked. I like it. That's a T-shirt waiting to happen too, isn't it?
Let's go.
All right, so here's the Xavier McKinney interception. Third quarter, 8:01 left, 3rd and 10 play. Again, forcing them to stay behind schedule. 3rd and 10 at Green Bay's 48-yard line. We're leading 17-13 here at this moment. We're in a dime, I believe, here. Emilio, correct me if I'm wrong. You see something different. But I'm seeing dime. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 defensive linemen, okay? I seen one backer somewhere earlier. Where's he at? It's not here. Where's Quay? I know he's on the field. Oh, yeah, he's right here. I'm sorry. So here are your 4 linemen. Let's do this. Let's do the lineman in blue. All right. You got the overload look, right? So we're going overload right, TT, cover 1, robber, okay? So in the red is Quay, and he's actually man coverage right here, okay? So he's man up on the running back. The running back shifts out, so you'll see Quay come around and set up for man coverage. So essentially what you got is man, right? Man, right across the board. You're showing shell. I forgot to put that in there. And you got cover 1 robber. So this safety is actually going to come down, play middle zone. That's called robber. And then Xavier McKinney's playing deep center. Okay, so this is cover 1 man or cover 1 robber. And now what's the TT? The tackles are going to stunt. All right, so he's going to stun inside. This guy's going to stun off of him. So they're going to run a little twist in the middle with a TT. Okay, watch Quay here with the man coverage. You'll see him bounce out now. All right, cool. I think he had a green dog blitz here, to be honest with you, because you'll notice he almost takes a step towards the quarterback. With a green dog, what you do is if the running back stays in the block, you blitz. Right. If he goes out for a pass, then you follow him out. So watch him right here, right there. And he's like, oh, crap, I got to get out here and cover. I was going to beat somebody up here. So, all right. Now, again, watch the robber. Ball snap. You see him rob. So you're showing too high shell, deterring the shot. Everybody's in place now, right? You see the TT stunt here coming in to clear out. Going to loop off of it. That's the goal. Let's see if the pressure gets close. There's Gary pushing the pocket, right? Gary's probably closer than anyone on that play, although Carl Brooks is right in his face coming free off of that TT. And this is the setup you're looking for. This is what I wanted to talk about. The people that are slandering Keyshawn Nixon, watch how he plays this. Watch this matchup right here. Now, keep in mind, Keyshawn knows I've got single high help. So the goal should be wall off the outside and force him towards the safety, towards the center of the field. Watch how Keyshawn plays this. Look at the technique. See it? It's a perfect technique. You're walling off the outside. You're not letting him out there. He's trying to get to that corner. That's where Matthew Stafford's trying to get the football because he sees single high. Let's throw it out there on the corner. But Keyshawn played it perfect. Walls him off here. McKinney makes a perfect play on the ball. That's
underneath and funneled him inside. But go back. Did they have a switch at the beginning of that?
They came up kind of like a semi-stack motion, if I remember correctly.
He was lined up because he didn't take the dude he's lined up over right now. He took switch. Yeah, so he took the motion. So he took in. He said he took in most or man inside, and then played underneath and forced him inside.
What he's talking about is when you got a stack look, and a stack look is basically one receiver in front of the other. When you've got that and you're in man coverage, it's whoever releases to the inside, that's going to be Keyshawn's man. Whoever releases outside, it's going to be, I guess that's Stokes maybe out there. I'm not sure who it is. But, again, perfect technique. There's nothing going to get hammered across the middle because you got the robber there. There's already bearing down with pressure. Carl Brooks is coming free now. Gary's pressing that outside edge in on Matt Stafford. And it's just ball game here, man. McKinney is such a ball hog, dude. And look at the return. All right, boys, let's go. Giddy up. Look at this man.
A couple good blocks there.
Yeah. Yep. This is what I like. Look at, he feels that on the backside. Watch him tuck that. It's very subtle, but watch him tuck his arm in. Right there. See it?
Yep.
He knows somebody's bearing down. That's a big old boy, too. Number 90 or number 87, big tight end.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So let's watch the biggest fear watching a guy like that after a pick in the open field, right? You're worried about that guy breathing down your neck, punching it out.
Right.
Absolutely. So what we've seen all offseason when we looked at Robert Saleh's defense, we talked about this. There's that overload look, right? 3 rushers on one side, free up a wide 9 on the other. Now they're looking to potentially chip or give the illusion of a chip here. That's what they've been doing to Gary all year long. So, again, the way the pass rush is going to go, Kobe's going to bust inside, take the double team. Carl Brooks is going to loop off of it. Preston's going to work outside. Gary's going to press the tackle right into Stafford, basically trying to get him to flush to the left and run right into Carl Brooks here. So again, let's watch Gary off the right side. He had to avoid that, even though there was no contact. You see the tight ends going in his face, bang, press him straight back. Ball had to come out. Carl Brooks, man, hell of a play here. It was schemed open, though. You know, I seen the PFF grade, and I'm like, how in the world did Carl Brooks have sacks and score so low? This is one of the reasons right here. Like, he didn't do anything extravagant on this play. This is all scheme. I mean, he just loops off free space, right?
Right.
But, man, what a great job. I love how he throws his arms up there, too, giving a little chest bump. I didn't do anything. Look at it. He said, it's fun to take you to YMCA.
And X was what, 10 or 15 yards away from the receiver when
the ground he covers, man.
Let it go. Yeah.
Absolutely awesome. And again, just the Keyshawn knowing his assignment, walling it off, unsung hero on that play, man. There's no two ways about it. So again, that interception, Green Bay was leading 17-13. Absolutely huge to get the ball back there on a 3rd and 10 play. Because if they punt it, who knows what happens, right? If they pin you back inside the 5, you just gave up a pick 6 earlier.
Right.
Who knows how that unfolds? So just a huge play by McKinney. 5th interception in 5 games. All right. The 9th play on the list. 3rd quarter, 6:48 left. 2nd and 8 play at the LA Rams 41-yard line. This is Packers ball. This is Love to Jacobs. All right. You're still up 17-13. This was an explosive play for 21 yards in the passing game. All right. Let's talk about what the play call is. We got 11 gun, dub nasty, F cheat the bunch, X out, T screen. Okay. So again, what you're going to do here is the F is going to motion over and he's going to settle in a bunch set here. Okay. So you essentially got a bunch on the right. We're going to go F cheat the bunch. We talk about it. X out. So this becomes the X. He's just going to run an out route. Might be a little option there if you get the ball out quick enough. If you have to go hot, you could throw it before the offensive lineman gets down the field. I think that's a little bit risky. So it's probably just a straight T screen here. And what you're going to see is 3 linemen sneak out here and be ready to wall off. And what's going to happen is you're going to have Josh Jacobs leak out on the screen pass to the right. So again, 11 gun, dub nasty, F cheat the bunch, X out, T screen. It looked like he canned into it. Did you see that?
Yep. This is what I was talking about with the advantage you have with Jordan Love is that pre-snap diagnosis.
So there's that bunch set. You see it set up now. All right, ball snapped. The out's there. We're just going to dump it in the T. Look at this hat right here. First of all, Tucker Kraft. Let's roll it back. Watch Tucker the whole way here. Tucker knows this is a screen his side. Watch him going to go ahead and get a boink.
Bang.
And then he seals it off, creating that sidewalk for the screen. Big hog Myers out there. Now, Josh
rambled, but he rumbled and stumbled.
I don't mean to pick on our boy, but Josh Myers just gets got right here. This is what we're talking about. All the athleticism in the world to get out there on the perimeter. Watch this right here, boys. Watch Myers. Just gets like what? How? He's got 60 pounds on that dude. How does that happen?
It's one of those where you get up and dang.
Yeah, gonna hate watching that film. That redneck from Tennessee gonna point that out. All right, let's watch it again. There's a cheat. Right, watch the screen set up. He does great getting out too. Look at my man looking for work.
Look at that wall.
Yeah, and look, so tough. I know what you're laughing at, Tim. I can't.
Was that a DB? Or please tell me that was at least a linebacker.
I think it was I hope it was a backer. Please, yeah, it was a backer.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, I think it was 8. I think it's 8 all the way on the right.
It's definitely 8. Who's number 8? Please tell me he weighs more than 220 pounds.
Oh, somebody don't look it up. Chat, don't look it up. We don't want to know.
Yeah,
I think that's a backer.
Yeah, it's definitely not a DB. So
you know what it is? Run that back once. I'll tell you why that happened. How you arrive at confrontation is how you deal with confrontation. And he's stutter stepping, and you get knocked off a center and you're on your butt. That's what happens. Yeah. He should have barreled right into that guy.
Yeah, right.
Full steam.
He's got his left leg in front of his right. There's not a good base there.
There's no way. Yeah, he basically had 1 foot on the ground when he got hit.
Yeah, I hate to pick on him. It's just frustrating, man. It's so hard. 6'5", 310 pounds to get 15 yards down the field. And you do it like a gazelle, and then you get there, and it's like I don't know. Stuff. So anyway, 21-yard. That's an explosive pass to Josh Jacobs, making his presence felt there in the passing game. Next play, third quarter, 3:55 left, second and go at the LA Rams 7-yard line. This is Love to Tucker Kraft for the touchdown on the Y screen. All right, so here's what we got. 11 gun, strong left, Dub Nasty Z, T-Cheat left, Y screen. I'm calling it Kraft Yak and Cheese, baby. All right, that's what we're going to call this. So 11 gun, one running back, one tight end, strong left, tight ends on the left side, T-Cheat left. So what's going to happen is the ball snap, the T, which is Josh Jacobs, the tailback, is going to cheat out wide here real quick. That's just going to create a little bit of hesitation out here to the left side and into the secondary. And this is just going to be a wide receiver or a tight end screen. Going to get out here, sit down, going to get some blockers out front. And what's funny is Tucker Kraft said, I'm taking it back to the sidewalk. I'll do it myself. Watch this. Love to see it. So watch the quick cheat here. See how the secondary reacted. Watch him free that space up. Matt LaFleur, dude, he knows. God, he's so smart. Look at that. Free that completely up. Now look at all this space where this screen's going to happen. You see the boys already releasing. They're coming out here to go head hunting, right? Tucker's got it. Now look at Tucker. Like, look where your blockers are, right? You got one here, and he's like, you know what, the hell with that. I'm going in here on the sidewalk, and we're just going to punch this thing in for some yak and cheese.
Yep.
Look at my man. Bang. Touchdown.
Fastest way to 1 point is in a straight line. That's all he thought.
Yeah. Look at that. We got some intel. Look at this right here. Coach Lynn says Peter Burkowski stole that Kraft Yak and Cheese from someone in this chat, by the way. So
it's okay. He does it for a living.
Yeah. Tim, I'm putting you in timeout, sir. What is your problem? Thanks for giving us that intel there, Coach. We appreciate you, man. All right, so obviously, let's watch it from this angle here, the box cam, real quick. This is beautiful. Watch it set up. Watch the tight ends. There's your little quick cheat. All right, bang. Great job right here too, by the way. Our boy Sean Ryan walling that off.
It's the only time I'll ever have you looking at the quarterback.
Yes, exactly. Yep. Yeah, covering that backside on the screen, right?
Right.
All right, so there you go. That's touchdown. Next play after the tight end screen, fourth quarter. First play of the fourth quarter, 3rd and 6 play. The Rams are at Green Bay's 43-yard line. That's the Carl Brooks sack. So here's the call. Nickel 4-2-5, cover one man. I'm sorry, nickel 2-4-5 shell. There's your shell. Okay. Cover one man, ET, will fire, green dog, mock. All right. There's a lot going on here with the ET. I'm pretty sure it's over here on Gary's side. So once again, Gary's going to go first, occupy the double team, and allow LVN to loop off the backside, if I remember correctly. I think that's the side it came from. Carl's going to end up getting the sack. I think he's just a rush on the outside. Love that they had Carl on the wide 9 here. Everybody's been putting all this attention on Rashawn Gary. As people asked the other day, how do you combat that? How do you combat that? They asked Hafley about it, and he said, we just got to do a better job moving them around, right?
Right.
Here you see him on the left side, and they go, okay, you want to focus on chipping him. We're going to make him – if you try to chip him while he runs an ET, now you're occupying 3 blockers. So let's do that. Let's work it against him. And Gary, being an unselfish player, he's not going to go, no, I want to get after the quarterback. He's going to put his nose in there, right? So, again, when we talk will fire, who's the will backer, who's the mock, this is why it's so interchangeable. There's your tight end. That makes Edgerrin Cooper the mock on this play and Quay the will, all right? And will fire, really simple. I think the will is just blitzing, okay? I think he's straight blitzing. I think the green dog mock is they may motion the tight end over, which is going to make Quay the mock, but I'm pretty sure it was Edgerrin Cooper. The green dog is he's going to focus on the running back. So when the running back steps up, he blitzes, and then he notices the running back might release, so you see him drop back out. It's almost like a sugar spy, if you will. So you'll see Quay kind of sneak over. He's setting up his blitz. Watch Gary on the bottom. I'm pretty sure that's the side that the ET happens on. Yep, see him bust inside, take on the double team right here at the bottom.
Yep.
That's what we're talking about. Look at the free run for LVN now. And Carl Brooks just beat his guy like a damn drum, man. And again, watch the green dog here. Coop gets a little bit hesitant, kind of starts to fade back out right here because he's watching that running back make sure he doesn't leak. Mm-hmm. And you hit home. This is going to be a better look right here for Carl Brooks.
There would have been another time when LVN went over to Rashawn on the sideline and said, that's all because of you, RG.
Yep. He said it. What did he say in the Titans game?
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep. When he got the sack, because he knew that he knew that Rashawn gave up his body for him.
Yeah. So again, watch Gary. He's going to come in here, hit the tackle, take him into the guard, free it up for LVN. Matt Stafford's going to see that. Carl Brooks is just going to win his matchup on the outside. And keying on what I'm talking about with Edgerrin Cooper here, watch number 56 the whole way. First of all, watch the stunt. Let's watch that first, and then we'll roll it back. Because this is how you take advantage of people that are trying to chip you and stuff, man. Let's just get in here. All right, take them both on. Look at Gary. Now he's kind of playing that contain. Look at they've actually got number 97, Kenny Clark, looping off of that. So it's like a little double loop there too. You see
LVN getting around too.
Yep. That does not happen if Gary doesn't take on that double team right there and force that. So
I like that Kenny cut it too, so he's not losing too much contain. He's still got the alley for the quarterback to run.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, watch what I was talking about with Edgerrin. Let's key in on him. He's looking to get in here on the running back. He's going to find the running back, and if the running back stays in the block, now right here he's a little concerned, like, okay, is he see how the running back looks back?
Yep.
Well, Cooper recognized it, kind of like, okay, let me fade back a little bit there. Now, obviously, he's on the ground by then, but you can see what happens with Stafford here too, man. He feels LVN coming off the side there, and he's going to step up. Oh, crap, there's the it's over. Big Carl Brooks got his paws on him.
How do you think it feels? Like you're just a normal left guard, just trying to block the guy in front of you, and out of nowhere, just Rashawn Gary ear holes you. Just
right. You're thinking, how do I block this guy? And then wham, right? Love it. I like the call there, man.
Yeah, exactly.
In the chat, Gary is so strong for his size. You know, it's funny too, Drew. There's some people that are speculating he might have lost weight for the 4-3 defense, and that might be why he's not been as effective this year in rushing and just one-on-one situations. But I'm with you, dude. He's stout up front, no doubt. I'm just looking forward to him having a breakout game because he's doing so many things that are unselfish, kind of like Kenny was the first few weeks. You could see him just constantly run stunt.
Yep.
So it's good to see Carl Brooks get his too, man. I hope he gets more snaps. All right, fourth quarter, 10:42 left, 3rd and 12 from their own 30. This is the Love 12-yard scramble. I had to listen for the last 3 days of these experts saying that was so stupid for Jordan Love to put himself in harm's way. You've got to slide. You. Perfect drop, Tim. You can't take a hit there. You've got to get on the ground. You're too important to the franchise.
Heard it from a fan right here.
Let me give you a news flash. This is a 3rd and 12 play with 10:42 left. All right. And you're up by, what are you up by? 11 points right here, okay? If Jordan Love slides on this play and they don't pick up this first down, they punt the ball back. Let me tell you the difference in him lunging forward to get the first down or him sliding. Because he lunged forward, it led to 10 more plays on the drive, and you ended up eating up another it led to a 10-play drive, 4 minutes and 40 seconds off the clock more.
So the logic is have the guy with the bad knee slide on it. Yeah,
Bro,
not with it.
Yeah, and add to our offer on our 3rd down conversion.
Exactly, right? Because the ball's spotted where you start your slide, not where you end up. That's the other thing.
4 minutes and 40 seconds in a hurry-up offense. Do you understand how many plays that is?
Yep.
Like, when you get in the fourth quarter, this is Bill Belichick 101. They stop thinking in terms of minutes and seconds. They've got an automatic conversion, and it was probably Ernie Adams that was radioing it down to Bill, going, you got this many plays left, Bill. They've got this many plays left, Bill. They've got this many plays left. Because you start to convert that clock into actual plays on the field.
Right.
4 minutes and 40 seconds in a hurry-up offense is a lifetime. And because Jordan didn't slide, you were able to eat up that much clock. So here's the play call. Sorry for that extended rant there, but that just drove me. I'm going, it's like they don't understand how football works. And it's okay if you don't. There's a ton that I don't understand. But when you so confidently speak as if you were the authority on it, and you don't even know what the hell you're talking about, it drives me crazy, man. 11 gun nasty, Trey left, F cheat the dubs, crossers. It's going to be the Z and the X on the crossers. F will, Y leak, T swing. One more time. 11 gun nasty, Trey left, F cheat the dubs, crossers, F will, Y leak, T swing. And it ends up being a 12-yard quarterback scramble. None of that even matters, right? We're going to draw it up anyway, though. The Trey left, you got 3 to the left, one of which is the tight end. That makes it Trey. The F will cheat the dubs, though. Okay, so that takes you out of tray. The F is going to cheat over and make it a dub set. All right, so he's going to come to this side of the field. And then we're going to go crossers, which is the Z and the X. So this is going to be your Z. He's going to run a crosser. They seen something in the game plan, Emilio, when game planning for a Sean McVay. They seen something to go, we need to run a bunch of crossers today, just double crossers all day long, right? Yeah. Probably because they were showing so much single high look. You want to make that safety conflict, right?
Yeah.
So again, you got the Z, and then the X is going to run a crosser. I believe this is technically your X. And then the F is just going to, this is Bo Melton. He's going to run motion over, turn it into a wheel route and clear out down here. Jordan knows that too, by the way. And then the Y leak is going to be an out. So he's going to chip, run an out route out here. And then you've got the T swing, who is just going to swing outside. Is he on this side? He may actually motion over and swing on that side. I can't remember. But nonetheless, let's roll the tape. Yeah, it can't be double motion. It can't be moving at the same time. Let's watch the T swing here. So you see it's man coverage. You gather that information. Yeah, he is. He's going to cross over the formation, run a swing. Jordan right here gets a little pressure. You know who this is, boys? That's Braden Fisk. I'll talk about that here in a second. But look at Jordan. Notice the marker where he's got to get to. And think about if he slides on this play. Jordan, you got to go down. If he slides, he does not pick up that first down.
Yep.
Doesn't happen. Sacrificing his body to win the damn ball game. That's QB1 right there.
And yeah, I mean, and he wasn't going to be, not smart about it. He wasn't going to take a lick, but he just needed to get north and south and get across that first down so we can keep the drive going.
Exactly.
Now look right here. Braden Fisk, insert this demon. 292 pounds, ran a 4.740. You guys remember when he ran that in the combine? I think he was the fastest defensive tackle at the combine, if I remember correctly. And watch Jordan. Going to outrun him and give him the little on the back of the helmet. Thank you, sir. Just a little love tap. Watch this. Little boop. One more time. Just a little boop. And watch him cut it back.
It's a limp arm, not a stiff arm.
Right.
I think they make a pill for that, actually. Yeah. Now look at Jordan right here. If he slides, he don't pick up that first down in your punt, right? Look at him. Tuck it underneath, bang. And look at him immediately look to the sideline. Did I get it? He's looking for that first down. Jaden Reed knows he got it.
Yep.
Let me help you up, big dog.
Let's go.
First down.
That
was absolutely huge, man.
Yeah.
It was huge. And again, that allowed you to eat off 4 minutes and 40 seconds off the clock. I know we're going long here, fellas. If anybody got to go, you don't even say bye, just go. But so again, that led to 4:40 off the clock. Next play, fourth quarter, 1:17 left. 2nd and 5 play. All right, 2nd and 5. Green Bay's 38. This is Preston and Carl Brooks with the sack. So Carl Brooks, and again, the Packers are leading 24-19 at this point. We're in nickel 4-2-5 shell. There's your shell, your too high safety. Overload left. We talk about it. Left. When we're on defense, think of it from the defense's perspective, not the Madden cam, okay?
Right.
That's the best way to describe it to people. Not the Madden cam, the opposite, right?
Yeah.
Cover 1, robber. 33 is going to be the robber. So you're going to see McKinney drop deep center field. This guy's going to rob, okay, which is Evan Williams, okay? They're going to run a TT. So these guys in here are going to stunt and loop off or vice versa. And then you're going to have green dog mock, all right? So who's the mock? Let's identify the mock. Where's the tight end? Right there. You got 2 backers. So guess what? Quay's playing Will. Edgerrin Cooper's playing Mike. So you're seeing that's what we talk about them being interchangeable. Right?
Yep.
Even though Quay's wearing the green dot. So again, with the green dog Mike, here's the reason I call it a green dog. It's typically in reference to the running back, meaning if the running back stays in a block, you blitz, but it can apply to the tight end as well. So he kind of attacks the tight end and to see if the tight end is actually going to leak or not. And again, watch the robber up top. Let's watch Evan Williams here. See him sink over. All right. There's the robber. Nowhere to go with the freaking football. Look at that coverage, boys. And again, this was a good man coverage day for the Green Bay Packers. You guys know how I feel about man coverage.
Right.
They dominated in man coverage today. Shut me the hell up. I'm just telling you right now. They came to ball. And there you kind of see that green dog. It almost looked like Edgerrin Cooper was going to, and then he's like, oh, crap, let me get back, right?
So what's the difference in the reason why, they did well in man versus previous performances? These guys executed better.
Exactly.
In these man sets, these players executed and did their job.
Yeah. And again, watch the man coverage across the board. Look at everybody. Look at Quay and man. He's trailing a little bit, but he's got to beat on his guy. Look at good technique here. And this is what's beautiful. the big thing that cut this play off. Some would say these guys got leverage here coming across, but look at your robber, Evan Williams. Look at the position he puts on this hash. Like, that's what Stafford's looking at. Look at him bite down. Now, listen, they had a guy here for a second. If he can wait and get the ball off, there's where you want to go with the football. Quay's kind of cooked, and they're running a little pick game on him there. But, again, Evan Williams is what took that away. Because when you run crossers against cover one, your deep safety's neutralized, and typically you're going to hit those crossers out here somewhere, right? And you see Evan clamps down. Yeah. Evan Williams deserves to start this next game, whether Bullard's in the slot or not.
Yeah, I mean, he read that mesh concept, no problem, absolutely. Like he's playing robber, but he's not just covering a piece of grass. He sees that they're coming across. He knows that he's got to anticipate that, and he commits. You know, we might as well go with the 2-side one and leave Quay over there on his own for the opposite mesh. And you know, if X needs to save the day, we can have that. But you got to take most dangerous.
Yeah. Now let's watch the pass rush here. Okay. Carl Brooks is actually going to be playing. What is that? A 2? Not a 2-eye. That'd be a 3-tech. Maybe a 2. Some would consider it a 2, but I call it a 3 right here. Okay. So they're going to run this stunt, right, and loop off of each other, and how they're going to work to the quarterback. You got Preston on this side, LVN over here. Obviously, Quay's in man coverage. We know that. You've seen him bounce out. So let's key in on Carl Brooks on this play, guys. So watch, you see Edge kind of come up the mug a little bit. Carl going to stun off. Oh, my God. Is that the center?
He said, ole, ole.
That's the guard, ain't it? Yeah, look at our boy right here. Let's put him on a poster right now. Watch Carl. Get the hell out of here. That's the look you're looking for right there, boys. He doing them Rocky Balboa one-arm push-ups there. Look at my guy down there. And right here, poor Stafford, you see where he wanted to go with the ball. Look, he's cocked, ready to go. He sees Evan now, so he's got to hitch that thing, right? Evan clamped down on the crosser. Oh, crap. Now look who's there.
Yep. And look at Carl Brooks, hands up the whole time.
Yes.
You know, even if Stafford lets that go, there's a chance you get a batted ball or something. Just good, fundamentally sound football from Carl Brooks right there.
Right there. Yep. Exactly. If he does throw that crosser, you're right, Tim. He's going to have to put a little extra air under it. I guarantee you Matt Stafford's thinking that damn Xavier McKinney's out there somewhere too.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be chucking this ball out there. Because, again, this play happened. It's a 5-point ball game, boys. Like, it's a game on the line here. Excellent job. Good man coverage. Keyshawn, again, did you see Keyshawn?
Yep.
Proper technique. Watch him come across. You'll see him down at the bottom right here.
It's a coverage sack all day.
Yeah. Fighting through traffic, clamping down. Telling you, man, I'm seeing improvement from Keyshawn personally.
Mm-hmm.
Forget the PFF grades for a minute. Just watch the tape. You can see it's night and day from last year.
And he's doing it inside and out, right? He's not just stuck in the slot. He's proven, the past 2 games he can play outside.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so, again, that play was a 2nd and 5. Guess what? That forced 3rd and 12, put them behind schedule, but you're in 4-down territory with the game on the line. There's only, a minute left. So they set themselves up for a 4th and 5 play. That's this play right here. Who was the second highest graded? Maybe not the second. I think it was the 3rd highest graded player on defense for us, Evan Williams. We just talked about him playing robber, coming down and cutting off that crosser. We talked about earlier in the game, it was Evan Williams and Quay Walker that forced a 6-yard loss on a running play that set up the Edgerrin Cooper sack on 3rd and 16 off the scrape. So you see him everywhere all day long. He's having an impact on the game, right? This play right here is the last play of the game. Nickel 4-2-5 shell, overload right, will mug, cover 1 man, mock scrape, okay? It's going to be 56 in the B gap right on the scrape. So you're running another scrape here with our boy Edgerrin Cooper. So you're bringing him on a little pressure. But I want you to key in on Evan Williams. I think this is Evan right here. So you're showing shell. He comes down, and he's actually going to be man covered. And what we just saw, you see Keyshawn just look at him. He's making sure. See Keyshawn communicating, letting him know, okay, all right. I've got outside, you got in. So whoever breaks in, Evan Williams is going to take. What we mean
improvement from last year, right? We saw the breakdown in communication on plays like this, and guys were running to the same area, and we had guys running butt naked through the trailer park on these plays. So this is improvement in communication already.
So you're going to see, I think that's Carrington Valentine's going to set up here with the motion, what we just talked about. No matter what they do, if they do cartwheels, backflips, put on a clown suit, doesn't matter. Whoever releases outside, goes to Carrington.
Yep.
Whoever releases inside goes to Evan. And whoever comes straight off the line is going to Key. Perfect communication in his cover one look. All right, let's roll it. Bang. So you've seen they ran a little bit of a switch release. So Key has to take the inside as they switch. Now look at our boy Evan Williams make a play on this ball. Grabs the arm, knocks it down. Ball game.
Perfectly timed too.
Yes. I thought it was a great play, man. It wasn't like miraculous, but he's the reason that ball's incomplete. It wasn't a pretty ball, but you can see right here from this angle. And again, look at the stunting. Here's the scrape. So it was actually scraped off the right side. So you see these guys hitting in. Preston's going wide 9. They got Gary isolated out here again. Let's see if they actually chip. They didn't chip him that time. No. There's yeah, we talked about this last night. My man getting choked out. And again, Edgerrin Cooper, man, hitting home with the pressure, right?
Disruptive. So disruptive.
Look how quick
it worked once, it worked again.
Look how he dipped that shoulder and just, right around the corner, man.
That's a Clay Matthews dip, Tim. Yep. That's a really let's drop the
range. I got to see it. You're right, man. Oh, golly. Look at that. Look at the angle on his body.
Yeah. Look at that. It looks like a jet turning on its way into the runway, Like, look at that. How do you block that? You're not blocking that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to walk for a week. I'd be out of commission, my old ass. But look at Keyshawn on that coverage right there, man. Stride for stride. And then watch Evan. Look at that.
Huge.
Great job. Great job.
That's a completion. We're having a whole different conversation. Probably.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. He's fired up, too. Look at my man. Love it. So there you go. Packers win. What was the score again? I can't even remember. 24-19.
24-19. Yeah. So Jordan Love's put up 31-29 and 24. So
yeah, it's a good point. I didn't think about it.
He's been spinning the rock for the 3-star. I mean, he hasn't put up less than 24. So
yeah,
I'll take it.
All right. So 14 plays again. Packers that we broke down just now. The Packers won the middle 8, 10-6. They won the turnover battle 2-1. They won the explosives battle 7-3. Final thoughts, gentlemen. You have the floor. I'm tired of talking.
Go ahead, Emilio. You're the man.
I think you crushed it, Clay. I'm happy, that you hit some of those other runs and stuff because, like you said, it's not about it's not about every explosive or all the big plays or all the ones that are always on TV that they're replaying. And I'm happy with Tucker's progress. We're banking on him. I think that's big, but it also, I also want us to be multidimensional. So if there is ever, something that happens, we got to take Tuck out or, a lot of 11 or maybe 10 personnel for a game. I think that, Matt just needs to sprinkle in a little bit of that just to keep him honest. And he's a schemer. If you can scheme up run plays, you're a good coach. I think that Matt can do that. And I think he's going to get a little respect here moving forward. And I think that's also why he kind of has Sean McVay's number is that he knows what he's looking for. You can tell Hafley, hey, this is what Sean's going to want to do on all of his things. He's going to want to do this, this, and that. Knows his brother. And we just need to go out there and win. We got it. And let's move forward.
Yeah, definitely. Coach Lynn in the chat, how long before Williams is a starter with the thinking emoji?
5 days.
Yeah. Seriously, man.
See you on Sunday. 5 days.
I honestly think that they're going to rotate. If like we get Job back and Keyshawn goes to the slot, I think Bull and Evan are going to rotate. I don't think one's going to get a full lock.
I agree. Unless they fall in love with Bullard in the slot.
Right.
But I don't see that happening,
keep Key outside and put Stokes and Valentine in that rotation.
To Coach Lynn's point, I mean, I think he's right. He said earlier, I mean, Keyshawn probably had a better game on the boundary than Stokes did on Sunday. So
yeah,
I think, I still prefer Keyshawn in the slot over the boundary, but playing in space, man, he's proven that he can do it.
He's getting better.
Yeah, and if anything, he's shown us some versatility. We also just pointed out the communication factor. He's almost like, he's kind of like a first lieutenant out there with McKinney and some of these other leaders on that defense. So I think Emilio's right. You could see a lot of guys maybe rotating and playing, different roles depending on which week it is. But I don't know. I got a good feeling about Evan Williams starting some ball games for us this year, long term.
Yeah, and again, I think Bullard is really solid in the run game, but you just don't see him, at least early on, and maybe it's unfair. Like, think about this too. Evan Williams, a little bit behind the 8 ball, a little banged up. He's watching from the bench, and Bullard's having to make mistakes in real time. And then all of a sudden, okay, the defense is settling in together. They're trying to get their kind of footing together. It's been the farthest thing from perfect, obviously. And then Evan Williams gets his shot, and everybody's a little settled into the groove, right? And he's seen and learned from the sideline. And it might do Bullard some good to kind of flip those roles and give Evan more snaps, and Bull can kind of sit back and see it and observe, But I feel good about both of them. I really do, especially with X back there. X is always going to steer them in the right direction. So
I think that's the X factor, pun completely intended. When you talk about rotating guys or peppering in rookies and getting them more snaps, you got to think Jeff Hafley feels a lot more comfortable doing that when you've got a guy like McKinney, in the back patrolling. Yeah,
definitely. Let's see what we got started here. Do we got time? We're about out. Oh, Lord, we're way over. I'm going to get in trouble. Let's rattle through them real quick. Donovan Schilling, hey, Packer fam, I'm late, but I made it. We just got our 3rd win of the season for my son's football team. We're doing something right. What I miss, LOA. Hey, what you're doing out there with your son's football team is way more important than these knuckleheads in here, I promise you. Bro. Congratulations on that. Schilling said, solidified our playoff berth for the first time in this group's history since kindergarten. Let's go. Let's go. Romero Hill in the chat says, question, do having your hands on the ground give you more push as a defensive end? Salute, fellas. Everyone I've spoke to who's worked around football, Romero, believes 3-point stance is the way to go. No doubt about it. Harry Cheese says, God, I can't laugh. I can't not laugh every time.
Yeah, and to that point, they also say, how does it, most track stars run? How do they start in the 3-point stance?
That's an old Al Davis quote, isn't it? Yep. That's what Michael Lombardi said. Is like, yeah. Have you ever seen a track star start standing
up? Yeah, that was a
good point. Harry Cheese says we need Cooper and Quay to be in this game against the Cardinals. That little squirrely bastard. We were talking about that offline, man. Listen, guy, his name's eluding me now. I'm thinking squirrely bastard. Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is hot and cold. You might get a horrible quarterback. You might get a guy that you go, dang, how is this guy not a top 5 quarterback? So gotta be prepared, no doubt about it, man. 2-0 for this says McKinney will have 2 picks this week. Hey, sign me up, dude. 7 picks in 6 games. Let's go. And Carl K in the chat says, born in 1944, Packer fan since the Ice Bowl.
I love it. Since the Ice Bowl. Well, then let's run it and get the hell out of here. God, I love it.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. Look at this. I don't even know how he did it, but he got some kind of funky text in here. I like it, man. Com in the chat says Bullard and Cooper can tackle. Yes, they can. Bullard's one of the best tacklers on the team.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you're kind of hesitant on saying put Evan out there over him.
And I love Bullard coming off of those nickel blitzes too, man. We dial those up every once in a while. If he gets home, it's going down for sure.
Chris Ian said, Clayton, you stole my comment from 20 seconds ago. He said the same thing. Bullard might be the best tackler in the field. It's a good point, man. It is. Good point. Last one, we got to go, guys. I'm in trouble. Drew D says, personally, I think 4-point stance gives more leverage, lower, but 3-point stance gives more balance to turn the edge. And both of those are a lot faster probably than the standing up, 2-point, obviously, from the 34 outside linebacker spot. So there you go. Last one, Mr. Maki Riggs. What is Big Nickel? Big Nickel is 5 DBs, but 3 of those DBs are safeties instead of 4 of those DBs being – or instead of – oh, man, let me get my numbers right here.
Instead of 2 of them being safeties.
Correct.
Yeah.
5 DBs, a normal nickel is 5 DBs, 3 of which are corners, 2 are safeties, right? And you flip that in a big nickel. You got 3 safeties on the field, only 2 corners is what that means. That's big nickel, okay? So, all right, with that being said, we're out, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. This is a lot of fun. We'll be back tomorrow night for PTA Live. We will have an injury report for y'all. Kind of see, hopefully, Christian Watson, Devontae Wyatt. Who knows? They might have a shot to play this week. I still kind of feel like it's a long shot unless they're out there full participation or even limited to a certain matter. If they're, out there performing on the practice field, they might have a shot to play this week. But beautiful thing about that Rams game, man, about everything that could go wrong went wrong. We still pulled it out. And again, I know the Rams were banged up, but so were we. So it is what it is. And Jordan Love's knee is 100% healthy. Watching him outrun Braden Fisk and giving him a little boop on the helmet, we're good to go.
Yep.
So, all right, we're out. See y'all tomorrow. Help me out here, Tim.
For those of you listening on the pod,
thank you for making us a part of your day. As always,
bon dia.
Let's go out and be the change we want to see in the world.
No block, no rock.
Go, Pat, go.
How many times are you going to come to my press conference late?
That's it.